Sceptile is the forgotten Gen 3 starter hero when it comes to Mega Evolution. The chicken has always dominated singles, and the axolotl has gotten a lot of new toys when it comes to Pokémon champions in the VGC format. So where does that leave Sceptile? With one very specific and awesome tool, Lightning Rod. Mega Raichu, either variant, is everywhere right now, and so is Arch, and blocking their heavy-hitting electric type attacks is super valuable for both the offensive pressure that you get from the special attack rising and simply making their electric attacks non-viable. There is also a great method of using the Christmas tree's ability to your own advantage rather than just blocking powerful meta threats. Discharge is a middling damage electric spread move that not only spreads to your opponents, it also spreads to Mega Sceptile, boosting your special attack, whilst getting valuable chip onto your opponents. Sure, ground types are common and annoying, but nothing wants to take a stab, plus boosted grass move from Mega Sceptile. How do we make this work? Well, stick around and find out. First is Whimsicott, which is one of the greatest support mons in the game right now, but you knew that. It has access to so many support moves, it's difficult to just pick one set. But for us, we go with Tailwind for the speed control, which we desperately need with so much Pelican play going on right now, or Talonflame, so we need something to keep up with those two. Pelipper and Talonflame need an answer to their speed control, and this is ours. Protect is here because it's Protect, and nearly everything loves having it in VGC, so that's Protect. Next we have Moonblast, which is a tough choice considering running all support moves on Whimsicott doesn't feel as bad as it would with some other mons, but Moonblast gives us an option for doing any damage, even if it's small, and it works really good into all the powerful dragons running around right now. Lastly, I really like Taunt. Yes, most support in the meta right now has Prankster too, so we can't just simply set and forget. It can be handy to block your opponent's carry from using Protect, and just happens to be useful in so many unexpected situations as well. Combine all this with a Focus Sash, so more often than not we can Tailwind and a second move off, and that's Whimsicott. Next we have the typical Grimmsnarl set. It's common because it's an enabler, it's meta. It's not particularly interesting, but it enables what we want to do, and by a lot. We're using a single attacking move in Spirit Break for much the same reason that Whimsicott has Moonblast, because sometimes we need to do just any damage. And it does come in handy for lowering special attack when the situation calls. From there, we just run a pretty typical set, Protect for stalling and survival, then both screens combined with a light clay. We do sacrifice Fake Out and Parting Shot, but this set gives us what we're trying to achieve, which is sustain for everyone else to do their thing. Given we're Prankster and can typically anticipate the most damage we're going to receive turn 1, we can set up the most appropriate screen in order to give us a chance at setting up the second, which means we can afford to skip Citrus Berry and run Light Clay for the extended screens, and that's the Prankster Fairy. Next is Garchomp, who has been dangerous since its introduction, and remains so here. It's fast, it has Life Orb to amplify the damage of everything it does, and it has great synergy with a mon that will come later, who is our Discharge user, because that mon has Levitate, and my Garchomp is running Earthquake instead of Stomping Tantrum, to inflict the most spread out pain as possible, which can really ramp up fast and uncontrollably when combined with the other spread moves on this team, which we have a bunch of. Protect is run on Garchomp for scouting fairy type moves, or stalling out the opponent's setup, or a million other reasons why Protect is the best game in Champions. Moving on. The last two moves won't surprise anyone. It's Dragon Claw for the 100% accuracy Dragon Stab attack, which will deal heavy damage to other dragons, and basically everything that we can't hit with Earthquake. Last is Rock Slide, mostly to deal with Charizard, but we can opt into it when it's not the most optimal damage move, when we need a lucky flinch to save the situation. Nobody loves being on the other end of the flinch game changer, but we take what we can get here. That's the Land Shark. Next is our Discharge user, and it's Rotom Heat. We have Choice Scarf so that we can outspeed our own Sceptile, and give it the special attack boost before Sceptile has a chance to attack, so that when our Christmas tree launches an attack, it is always doing it with a boost. So, we're running Discharge to spam. But what else? Well, sometimes we're going to want to press other moves. As much as it pains me, sometimes you can't always be pressing Discharge, which sucks. So, what else? Well, we have Thunderbolt as well, for when hitting a single target with the extra damage is necessary to win on a switch. It's very situational considering we already run Discharge, but it will come up from time to time. Shadow Ball is next, which gives us an option for a desperate defense lowering, or when we need to do something to a Garchomp, but our Fire move and 2 electric moves won't cut it. Again, situational considering we're Choice Scarf, but we do need to round things out sometimes. Lastly, it's the reason we go with Rotom Heat over Wash, or any of the other less good forms, over Heat. We need to deal with opposing grass types, which are often bulky, that our Sceptile partner has trouble dealing with. We get Rotom in, we press the delete button with Overheat, and we have one less thing in the way for our Gecko. Second to last is Goldengo, who has a very simple purpose. Get rid of all the fairy types that Sceptile is scared of. It has White Herb to offset the special attack loss from our powerful spread move in Make It Rain, so we can use that twice in a row with full damage if we need to. Considering how much disruption is in the meta, this comes in handy. We have Nasty Plot to either offset a reduction, or set up a super powerful Make It Rain that will delete most mons whether they resist it or not. We have Shadow Ball for another powerful stab move that we can use to delete things with a Nasty Plot boost, and we have Protect for technical play. Goldengo isn't really complicated here. We see a fairy, we delete it. If the opponent gives us a chance to set up, then we take it. If not, we spam Goldengo until it's useless, to pave the way for our Sceptile. Lastly is the boy himself, the Gecko, the Christmas tree, the forgotten child, Mega Sceptile. We have Lightning Rod, as I mentioned in the intro, because it simply plays well into a lot of threats that are running around in the new M3 meta. We are constantly getting special attack boosts from our Rotom. Whether it is hitting opponents or not, it will boost Sceptile. If we're lucky, it'll even paralyze opponents and give us some chip and break focus sashes. We run Protect on Sceptile so that we can get some of those paralysis off or break the sashes, whilst the opponent realizes what is going to happen and tries to deal with our Mega before it gets out of control. We have Earth Power for all the bulky steel types that are rampant right now. Steelix hates it, Arch hates it. Ground moves are never bad coverage, and a boosted one from our Sceptile is going to hurt those bulky threats, who often are physically bulky anyway and should fear the Christmas tree more than they already do. Next two moves are simply powerful and reliable, 100% accurate stab moves. They're not going to miss, they don't need risky drawbacks because of our huge stats, and boosts from Lightning Rod. They're simply reliable attack that become nukes in our setup. Dragon Pulse and Energy Ball, swapping between the two for the most damages necessary on our counter matchup, relieving all our opponents of the remainder of their health bars. And that's it. That's our set. We enable Sceptile as much as we can, and we allow it to nuke a side of the field until nothing remains. I hope you enjoyed how fun this set can be, with how much people is sleeping on our boy at the moment. And if you would like more similar content, remember to like and subscribe, and keep an eye out for our next fun set.